That's dope though. So you're a well-rounded writer, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
What
I'm trying to
artists
do
have you worked with?
Oh
It's
wow!
for the viewers who don't know who Benny Cassette is.
The first one that was the big break for me was Kanye, and then from there that kind of opened up the doors to a lot of things. So everybody from Miguel, John Legend, Isaiah Rashad, SZA, BJ Chicago Kid,
Nice.
Pell, Bam Perry, Kai, just a lot of
That's
people.
dope.
Yeah, it's been a lot of people.
So initially working with Kanye, what was that like? What projects did you work on?
He found me pretty much when he was in the middle of Yeezus.
Okay.
And so that was the first thing that I originally worked on him with. But, that was a surreal experience because, Kanye loves to do this thing where when he hears something he likes, he likes to just call the person.
Yeah.
Or just email the person and just be
on
like,
the spot.
Yeah, just be like, yo, I need you here. I want you to be here Monday.
So what, did he call you?
It was I got to him through his cousin that's an A&R Good, and
Okay.
and he hit me first and was like, yo, Kanye wants to fly you out on Monday to sign you. And then I got the email from him, and then I got the the e-ticket and all that, and then literally on Monday I was at his house in Paris, and that was
At
one of
Kanye's house in Paris.
it was one of those experiences where you kind of don't know what to expect, you don't know what's gonna go on.
Were you nervous?
I was at a pretty low place in life.
Yeah.
I was like not really thinking anything was gonna turn into anything.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of like just felt like I was getting a free trip to Paris.
Yeah,
like,
you're like shit, let's go.
Yeah, I didn't really expect anything to come from it. And
Gotcha.
when I got there and actually sat with him and started playing him music, and then he was like, yo, I want you to stay here and work with me on my album. Then it kind of hit me.
Dope.
Like, oh, this is real. Like I'm actually about to like have my moment.
Yeah.
Because before that, I was sort of resigned to being in the music business. I just didn't really think like that was the path,
What was working with Kanye like?
I think that Kanye he's a master at putting people in rooms together that don't belong together. And so you're with the best of the best, and everybody around you is like a master at whatever they do. So you end up being in this room with people that you've never met before, maybe heard of, or maybe have heard their music before, and you're forced really to just be on your A game. Like you have no choice because
This is your one shot.
yeah, kind of, and Kanye is, he pushes everybody, and when he believes in you, he definitely gives you a piece of confidence that you've never felt before. When he encourages you, it's a type of confidence that you start to feel and you start to get because he's so confident in what he does and his process.
It makes you feel confident.
Yeah, it makes you feel confident in your own process, and it couldn't have been a better blessing for me because he really doesn't. He cares what people think, but he does what he does. Like he doesn't really change who he is for anybody.
I think we get that.
Yeah, for sure. But he's much more. He is much more open to people's ideas and opinions than you would think. Like he plays music for everybody. So I took a lot away and still am learning stuff from all those guys all the time, just on how they move and just the idea of playing your music for everybody to see how people react.
Yeah.
The idea of like not getting caught up in people's opinions, but just sort of taking pieces from it.
Yeah, it's like almost like constructive criticism.
Yeah, because in music and art, like, you're an artist. So, you can be fragile at times and somebody can tell you, I'm not feeling that song. And like, oh man, really? And it can really get you down.
Yeah.
But if you really believe in what you're doing and
you're like, no, this is the shit.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Like,
fuck what you said.
Like if you don't love the song, like there's something wrong with you, in my opinion. So that's, and that's like something I really saw like Kanye do all the time. It's like he loves what he's doing so much that if you don't love it, he kind of looks at you crazy.
Yeah, that's not me, that's you.
Exactly. But it's an awesome lesson to learn because you do have to be that confident in your art.
Right. Do you know what it was that put him onto you?
Well, I was found on the blogs by an A&R at Universal Publishing at the time.
Okay.
Who is now actually my current manager. And shout out to Lindsay.
Hey.
And she basically is the one that connected me with his cousin, and then his cousin just sent Kanye a bunch of music without telling me.
Okay.
So he sent Kanye like a batch of songs and tracks.
Meanwhile, you're just grinding away. You have no idea that any of this is even going on.
Well, it was quick. It was like within a minute.
Wednesday, 7 p.m.